Welcome! I'm trying with some music today because there is a plumber over, so I'm trying to drown out a little bit of sound. So hopefully you're still able to hear me. Let us start on our backs. Just hugging your knees in towards your chest. And giving yourself a big ol' end of the day hug. And taking an easy rock side to side on your back. And taking a little record of your body, how it is as you start here today. And putting your feet onto the ground. Breathing in, lift the hips up to a bridge. Exhaling, bring the hips back down. Once again, inhale, pressing the feet down, lift up towards a bridge. Exhale, bring the hips down. Repeating this, but this time, start with your arms overhead. Breathe in, bring your arms back down towards the waist, lift the hips up. Exhaling, come back down, arms come overhead. 3 more times. Inhaling, lift the hips, arms come down towards your side. Opposite, lowering the hips, arms come overhead. 1 more time with your breath here. Trying to keep the back of your upper ribs pressing down into the ground as you move. Lovely. Hugging your knees back in towards your chest. Scoot your hips to the left, drop your knees down to the right, opening your arms into a twist. Thanking yourself for coming to your mat, choosing your body. Inhale your legs back up to the middle. Scoot the hips towards the right, drop the legs down to the left. What does it feel like to be in your body today? Inhale the legs back up towards the middle. Straighten the legs up to the sky. And then take a little rock back and forth. Making your way into Navasana Boat pose. Grabbing and coming into a little V. Pointing the toes. Again, feeling what it's like to wake up, be in your body today. Lift up through the heart for 1 more breath in. Exhale, cross the legs, coming onto all fours. Take a few rounds of cat-cow here. Luxuriating in the movement of your spine. Exploring the nooks and crannies of your body today. And taking a few circles in the hips and the head and the ribs. And switching directions. Tap the toes under, downward facing dog. Moving through a quicker flow today. With our only goal being to explore and enjoy. It's that simple. Inhaling, left leg, lift up and back. Holding it here for 1 more breath in. Reach it even further. Exhaling, step the leg through, rise up, high lunge. Clasp the hands behind the back. Drag the right hip forward, drag the left hip backwards. Inhale, lift up through the heart, holding here. Maybe take a little bend in the back knee. See if you can lift the ribs up and away from the waist. Exhale, fold forward over your front leg, knuckles to the sky. Press through that back heel, lift the belly up and away from the front thigh. Exhale, release the hands, straighten your front leg, Parsvatanasana. Shake the head out, no. Nod the head, yes. And then the front knee, step back, top of a push-up plank position. Here, reach back through your heels forward to the crown of your head. Is there any way you could gain a sense of yourself floating here? Held between front and back, feeling the front of hips gather together. Exhale, lower down as slowly as you can. Amazed at how just your toes and your hands can hold up your whole body. Inhale, cobra pose. Root the inner thighs down, dig toes down. Exhale, release. One more time, inhale up, cobra pose. Exhale, release. This time, left hand comes forward, finding a little half cobra here, inhaling, opening to the right. Exhaling down one more time. Switching sides, right arm forward, inhale, curl up to the left. Exhale down. One more time. Pressing back through push-up or all fours, downward facing dog. Right leg lifts up on a breath in. Holding it here for one more in breath. And exhaling, stepping that leg through, high lunge, arms, rise up, lift up to the sky. Drag front heel back, back toes forwards, clasp the hands behind the back. Maybe take the opposite grip of last time. And same thing, little bend in the back leg, but lift your ribs, your heart up and away from your hips. Finding a little back bend here. Exhale, woo, fold forwards over that front leg. Hopefully you can do it better than I can today. And see again, if you can lift that chest, that belly up and away from your front thigh. Releasing the hands, straighten both legs, pyramid pose. Move the head in a figure 8 pattern. Maybe find a little dance with your head here. Bending the back knee. This time take a seat. Tuck your left knee outside your right foot, coming into a seated spinal twist. Left arm reaches up. Exhale, turning towards the right. Breathing into your belly. Massaging your organs with your breath. And giving your sympathetic nervous system some altered input by rotating your thoracic spine, the part where all the sympathetic nerve roots live. Exhale, twist back towards the left. And come take Prasarita Padottanasana towards the left side of your mat. I'll turn the opposite way here so my bum is not to the camera. And from there, go ahead and bend the left knee. Tuck the right knee outside, left foot, Matsyendrasana to the opposite side. Letting your breath rejuvenate, reverberate throughout your body. Inhale back towards the center. Uncrossing your legs, turn towards the left, finding Navasana Boat pose one more time here. You can grab behind your thighs, lifting up through that heart, or move those legs towards straight. Crossing those legs, come back into top of a push-up plank position. Breathing in here, lower down onto your forearms, forearm plank. Take an easy rock backwards and forwards. Amazed by how your whole body can be supported by just your toes and your forearms. Exhale, lower the hips down, Sphinx pose. Pull the elbows back towards the hips. See if the belly can engage up and away from the ground. Like the front of your hips are trying to come together and kiss. You take your right forearm, bring it parallel to the front of your mat. Bending the left knee, reach back for the left foot, thigh stretch. Always option to grab a strap or something to grab that foot if you're unable to here. If you are able to, option to bring your fingertips into the creases of your toes so your elbow lifts up towards the sky. Same activation in the front of the belly here, lifting up and away from the ground. One more breath in. Exhale, release the right arm forwards. This time bring your hand to the inner edge of that left foot and press the hand down out in front of you. Kick your foot back, lifting up in kind of a dancer pose here. Feeling what it's like for the back of your body to asymmetrically engage here. Press that right leg into the mat. And exhale, release. Left arm comes parallel to the front of the mat. Reaching back for that right foot. Maybe wrapping fingertips into toe creases, elbow to the sky if that's available. Or just hoping that you find that foot. Exhale, release that left arm forwards, grabbing inner edge of the right foot. Press your front hand down, kick back through your back. Yeah. Left leg kicks down into the ground as you lift up to the right side of the body here. And kick the right leg a little more. One more sip of air. Exhale, release. Pressing back through all fours, child's pose. 3 breaths here. And coming back through all fours, down dog. Breathing in. Inhaling, left leg lifts up and back. Exhale, step that left leg forward, coming up into warrior 3. So that right leg lifts up towards an L position. Arms can reach back towards that back leg, parallel towards. Inhale, rise up to stand. Right knee comes in towards the chest. Bringing right leg into a figure 4. Arms reach up towards the sky. Sit your bum back. Try to keep your right hip, right knee lifting a little bit up towards the sky as you sit back further. Inhale, rise back on up. Bring right knee back up towards your chest. And exhale, warrior 3 once more. Try to kick your bum with your right heel as you slowly straighten the right leg back behind you. So your hamstring is so active. Then begin to bend that left leg. Slow, 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 slow. Warrior 2. Arms open to that. Sinking into the front leg here. And find something that brings you joy about your body. Breathe it in. Send it reverberating into your cells. Inhale, reach left arm. Right hand can come behind the back. One moment. Instagram Live seems to have stopped. Well, Instagram just gave me a message that I can't use other people's music in my video, so I'll just pause it. Anyways, I was really enjoying it. From warrior two here, left arm reaches back and overhead. Straightening left leg, finding triangle pose on the left hand side. I'm just gonna restart our Instagram feed here from where we are. So from that Instagram feed, sorry, the video got deleted before, but we're starting from triangle pose on the left-hand side. Rolling out that right wrist. Exhaling, right hand down towards the ground. Bend the front knee, step back, plank pose. Take a breath in. Exhale, lower all the way down. Bending both knees this time. Reach back for outer edges of the feet. Finding Navasana Boat pose. Inhale. Exhale, kick hands and feet back towards each other, lifting up through the heart. Try to keep the knees as close together as you can here. We start to bring them apart. We start to do different things to our low back. To see if you could keep them engaging towards each other. Trying to find more of an opening in your upper back. Exhale, releasing. Pressing back through all fours, downward facing dog. Breathing in, right leg lifts up. Exhale, step it through, warrior three on the right hand side. Just find it. Like, no big deal. This isn't hard. Pressing back through that left leg. Inhale, lift the left knee up towards standing. And then finding that figure four on the left-hand side. Bending right knee, figure four chair, arms reach overhead. Sitting, that right bum back, lift up through the left knee. And exhale, stand left knee to chest. Inhale, reach that left leg back behind you, warrior three once more. Keep left heel kicking towards the bum as you bring the chest parallel towards the ground. Slowly bend that standing leg. Finding warrior two on the right as slow as you can here. And then finding something you love about your body here. Bringing the left hand to a bind behind the back. Inhale, reach the right arm up and back behind you. Peaceful warrior. Inhale, straighten that right leg, triangle pose. Exhale, release the left hand down. Step left foot forward to meet the right. Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Rising to stand. Inhale, circle the arms to the sky. Exhale, your hands to your heart. Bending the right knee, reach back for the inner edge of the foot. Left arm reaches up to the sky. Natrajasana, dancer's pose. Kick that right leg back into the hand as you tip forward through the chest. Making your body into something of a smile. And coming out of it as slowly as you came in. Kick the leg back even as you come back up to stand. Shaking it out, find the other side. Bending left leg, reaching back for the inner edge of the foot, right arm up. Finding it with just this no big deal quality, as my favorite teacher, Tracy, would say. And how can your body embody the energy of a smile here? Coming out of it as slowly as you came in. Releasing the leg, roll the shoulders back and down. Inhale, arms rise up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhaling, halfway lift. Exhale, fold it forward. Chaturanga Dandasana, we meet on our bellies. And then roll onto your backs. Coming back into that bridge pose that we started with. Inhaling here, and on an exhale, lifting up through the legs. Slowly transfer your weight onto your left leg. Bring your right big toe to the ground. Try to keep your hips level here. One breath in. Exhale, we switch. Weight to the right leg, left big toe to the ground. If you cannot keep those hips level as we kind of march back and forth here, lower down a little bit. Find where you're stable and work from there, eventually finding more range in those hips. Exhale, lower the hips down. Hug the left knee into the chest. Straighten left leg up to the sky and point and flex the toe a few times. Look how amazing your ankle joint is. Maybe roll it in circles. Get all that motion that happens on that little joint that holds up your entire body weight down there. And then grabbing underneath the left thigh. Bring the left thigh, left leg over towards the left. Opening up towards an inner thigh stretch here. You can straighten the right leg if it feels better. I'm going to keep it bent today. And inhale that leg back up towards the center. This time cross it towards the right side of your body, but keep your left hip down on the ground. You can point and flex the foot here as well. I'm flossing a different nerve. You can kind of feel a little more on the outer edge of your leg here. Lower the left foot back to the ground. Inhale, right knee into the chest. Straighten the leg up to the sky. Pointing and flexing that foot. Lowering right leg towards the right. Ideally, left hip stays on the ground here. We're working on flexibility of our leg, not our back. Inhaling leg back up towards the center. Cross it towards the opposite side of the body here. Right hip stays on the ground as right leg crosses towards the left. Again, maybe you point and flex your foot here. Doing a little nerve glide action. Releasing your leg. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Either coming into a tiny ball or coming into happy baby pose here. Grabbing outer edge of the feet. Taking a few flutter breaths, breathing in the nose. Breathing out with the Take 5. Really relax your face. Invite yourself to be as silly as you can possibly feel here. Especially if you get spit on yourself. Keep going one more time. Finding any left pose that's calling out to you here. And finding your Shavasana whenever you're ready. Even if you think you're done, take one last minute for yourself. Let your body absorb the beautiful work, the affirmations, the new thought patterns, the opening that you just brought it. Again, if you were in this class and it stopped on Instagram, I apologize. I wasn't allowed to add music and I did. Oops. But the full class exists on my YouTube channel, Tarot and Yoga. So you can find the rest of it there. Hope to see you all next time. Namaste.